So, fellas, we've all heard this. Nice guys finish last. More importantly than just hearing it, we've experienced it. I've experienced it. I'm sure half you guys out here, half subscribers have absolutely experienced that. And it's part of the learning process. It's part of the learning process that you were told to do these things, A through Z, and A through Z, and then A through Z again does not work. But let Anton Downs talk about this.
Sounds like women
You
have a
know,
better
you
understanding
know
of
what they
themselves
telling
and what
y'all
they
today?
deserve.
You know what they
This whole
telling?
thing is
You know
self-preservation
what they
when
telling
it
y'all
comes to us
today?
women.
They telling y'all, give a fuck about them. Don't care. This is what they want. When you don't care and you lie to them, they love you more.
Facts.
When you real with them and you really trying to hold them down, they don't give a fuck about you.
Facts.
I'm telling you. All they telling you to do is to not give a fuck about them, because the dudes that slept with them and gave them the kids was the one that didn't give a fuck about them. The nice guy finished last 100 times out of 100.
But he still finishes.
100 times out of
Oh, that was so that was so awkward on her part. I just had to pause and point that one out.
100. At some point, y'all gonna have to understand that y'all are the ones that's causing the destruction of these families and this culture right now.
So it's not the
every
men that's
single
creating
day.
these families and walking.
Every day.
It's
the
not
men,
the
All
men that
because we
create
don't
these
wanna
men
put
families
up
that
and
with
didn't
nigga
walking.
let y'all
shit.
choose for yourselves, y'all chose wrong 100.
So shout out to Anton Daniels, and he's one of my favorite creators. And not so much that I agree with everything he says and all his takes. It's the work ethic that he really has that I admire. Um, but more to his point, right? What we see, right? And I think there's more nuance in this conversation. Not saying that lie to these women and then you'll get the results that you want, because it's evidenced by whom they were their baby daddies. That guy wasn't shit. He lied to them. He got the results. It excludes the fact that, yeah, you know what? They may have been more naive. They more been more believing. They may have been less experienced when these things happen, so they got taken advantage of. So later on, yes, they're you learn. That's when you know better, you do better. So now that they're older, they're saying, yeah, I don't want to do those things again. I don't want to be lied to, and therefore these are the standards I have. I think that's a fair sort of rough estimation of how women are going to respond to some of these things. For men, we're looking and saying, yeah, I didn't lie to you. I told you the truth. I was trying to hold you accountable because you said you wanted to be better. You wanted someone to invest in you. Well, this is what investment looks like. It's telling you the truth. It's having the uncomfortable conversations. Now, what we see as men is you don't want to have those conversations. When we kind of disagree with you, we get this pushback as if I'm somehow trying to tear you down, you as a whole, you as a person. No, I'm trying to tell you and have that uncomfortable conversation. What you did there did not make sense for what you want out of life. Doing this, exhibiting these behaviors is going to lead you down a path that's very markedly similar to what you have done now. If you want someone to lie to you, if you want a yes man, then you're going to get someone that's going to take advantage of you. In the terms of nice guys finishing last, yeah, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Right? Her saying, yeah, but they finished. Yeah, we don't care about that. When you try to do what women are saying, hey, this is what we want from a guy, but their actions, their words don't line up with the actions. You're not choosing the nice guy until it's later on in your life, right? Now you're kind of then there's this almost vitriol that that nice guy, you were nice in high school, but now that I've had my life, my lifetime experiences, now I came back, I circled the block, and now I'm telling you that I'm interested in you. Yeah, that nice guy, he's not available anymore. Now there's this like, well, that's corny. No, he got a taste of the real world just like you did. His world taught him the same way the world taught you. You just have maybe you have kids, maybe you have definable, presentable baggage now that he's like saying, okay, the world taught me my worth just the same that it taught you your worth, whether or not you agree with the assessment or not. But now that nice guy, he died a long time ago. If we're lucky, no, you killed that nice guy in high school, right? Or you started to lay out his funeral processions and you did your best to sort of temper that with real world expectations. We're not saying that being nice is wrong. It's better to be a good man than just a nice man. A nice man tends to get taken advantage of. A good man is going to do what's right morally by you. And sometimes it's having tough conversations. Sometimes that's leaving you exactly where you are. A good man is not required to sit in your trauma, in your baggage with you. A nice guy would. Nice guy is just trying to get what he can get out of you, right? He's so eager to please you that you revolt. You know, it's revolting, as evidenced by your choice, right? As evidenced by your choice. When you're young and you have all the choice in the world, you're not choosing the nice guy, right? You're not choosing that guy. You're choosing the exciting guy. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Your choice. No one can take that away from you. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you you need to choose better. Life is going to tell you what better was. If the majority or the growing majority of women in our community are coming later on to life and saying, I'm now trying to choose better, but you have kids or you have debt or you have all these multitude of issues and trauma, that guy that was nice or that has tried to been discerning in his life and now has the options to change your life, when he doesn't want to pick you, there should be an understanding like, yeah, that's fair. You don't have to do this, right? And we shouldn't shame you into doing this. So yeah, the nice guy finishes last, and the nice guy, if everything works out well, yeah, the nice guy gets laid to rest a lot early on. Guys, let me know what you think. Eager to have this conversation in the comment section.